everybody, it's Leela. Welcome to my channel, or back to my channel if you're a returning visitor. Today's video is going to be the doll collectors tag. Kate's Toy Box channel started this tag, which is a series of questions for doll collectors to answer, and I thought it was a really good way to kind of do a bit of get to know me content. This channel is a new channel about my collection, so I thought it was a really good piece of content to make for all the new people that may be joining to get to know me a little better, see some of the fun pieces in my collection. I can talk about it a little bit more. So if you like that sort of thing and you want to learn more about me and my collection, stick around. Okay, so let's get started. We have 20 questions to go through. Starting off is upcoming release you're most excited for, and I have a lot that I'm excited for, so it's kind of hard to narrow it down. But if I were to only pick one, I think it's the Rainbow High runway line, which is re-releases of the original main characters, their original Series 1 dolls. I don't have any of those because the older Rainbow High dolls, I didn't like the way the face sculpt and their faces looked. They had kind of a shiny sheen to them. So I don't really like them. I have only kind of collected Rainbow High, the later ones. So with that runway line, I think that they're gonna have like a newer face that doesn't have that shininess. So I'm really excited to kind of get those original characters for the first time. Like the only original one I have, like as you see here, is like the Costume Ball Violet or the Costume Ball Bella. I don't have the earlier ones because I just didn't like the way they look. So I'm looking forward to Rainbow High Runway. The next couple of questions I'm gonna skip and do them in a different order. So number 3 is brands you currently collect. So I used to collect Monster High G1 between 2011 and 2016. I'm not going back to buy any more G1, so that's like kind of like a completed collection for me. I collect Monster High G3, one of each character is how I collect that. I collect Rainbow High and Shadow High. I kind of selectively just whichever one I like, but for the most part, moving forward from Series 4 and Series 5 and all Shadow High, I have all of the characters because I really love them all. I collect Disney IOY, the IOY Forever fashion dolls that were new this year. Was it this year? Yeah. I just love those so much. They're so cool. I selectively collect LOL OMG dolls and LOL Tweens, just the ones that I like. And I collect Squishmallows as well. Yeah, those are the main things that I collect. And this says top 5 brands you want to collect. So on top of what I currently collect, I do have some Care Bears. I do collect them sort of. And I would say like not even if money wasn't an issue because Care Bears are inexpensive, but if space wasn't an issue, I would collect all Care Bears, all the new 14-inch Care Bear characters. They're so cute and I love them so much. What else would I add if money and space weren't an option? I would collect the Barbie Rewind. I have one of those and I think they're amazing and I love them in the box. They're really pretty. So, but they're a little bit on the slightly expensive side for a Barbie, and also because storing them in box and displaying them in box takes up a lot of space. I don't have more of those. So that's probably all I would add to my collection, mainly if space weren't an issue. Next question is oldest doll. And for me, my oldest doll in my collection as an adult collector is this G1 Frankie from 2011. She's the original release that I found in stores and Target and sent me down the rabbit hole way back when. I just think she was the coolest thing and she's so cute. I've had her since 2011. She looks a little bit old and probably needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Her hair has gotten yellowed over time, and As all of us Monster High collectors know, that dolls haven't really aged super well. So I've done a bit of cleaning on her, but she could probably use a little bit more cleaning, to be honest. But I'm a little scared to mess her up, so I haven't done anything more than just some light dusting and stuff. But yeah, that's my oldest from my collection of Monster High. The next question is your newest doll, and if you watched the last video on my channel before this one, you'll see I unboxed the live action deluxe Ariel doll. I got her last week, so she's technically my newest doll, and I think she's really cute. I really like her hair. I like the fabric tail. I love her stand. She's just a really good doll, and she's unique in my collection. I don't have any other Ariels, actually. Fun fact. The next question is recent gift, and I haven't gotten a doll as a gift recently, but I have gotten this Squishmallow, this little purple hippo named Hannah. My husband went to the grocery store the other day and came home with her for me. He found her in the clearance aisle for $4, so I have a Hannah. And she was a gift from my husband. She's so cute. The next question is current fave, which is probably one of the hardest questions for me because all of my dolls are my favorite or I wouldn't buy them. Like, I love all of them. So I would say for me, less so than current fave, more of a surprising fave, a recent surprising fave, is Michelle. That's her name, right? Michelle? It's been a while since I've ever got her. If you notice the unboxing video, it's in a playlist on my channel. It's not unboxed on this channel, it's unboxed on a different channel. When I first got her, my first impression of her wasn't that high for Michelle. But the minute I washed her hair and redressed her and everything, and her hair, like after it got the product out of it from the box, I was like, wait a minute, I love her actually. She's kind of amazing. So she has been one of my more surprising recent faves. I love her hair. All you have to do is wash it. Like, straight out of the box, it doesn't look great, but you just give it a little wash. It's got this nice wave in it, and it's a cute little bob. I love the characters with shorter hair. It's just so cute, and it's so unique because so many of them don't have the hair like this. They have longer hair. That I just really love her hair. I've actually cut a few of my doll's hair just to customize them to make it more like this because I really love it. And I love her hair too because for years I actually had hair this color, and I really loved it. So it reminds me of my hair when it was this color. So I really like Michelle a lot actually lately. The next question is all-time fave, which is also another difficult one. I have so many of my dolls that I really love, especially my old Monster Highs. But if I have to pick one, if you're gonna make me pick just one, it's Honey Swamp. She's one of the most unique of the kind of G1 Monster High dolls. She's the only one that has this curly hair texture, and I just love that curly hair texture. It is so cute on her, and it was so well done and so unique. Again, no other Monster High doll had that hair texture, and I love her color scheme. All the pastels are so cute, and I love the vines and things on her legs and her hands. She's just such a cool character and a unique concept, and she's just totally, yeah, she's just one of the best Monster High dolls that I think they ever made, to be honest. She's so cool. Next question is favorite pet. So obvious answer would be Monster High characters because they have pets. So my favorite of the pets that I have displayed for my Monster High characters is Venus McFlytrap's little, Venus Flytrap character pet with his little mohawk. It's so cute. And I really love Venus as a character, and I've always liked her little guy. He's smiling, but he's gonna get ya. Feed me, Seymour. Next question is your most expensive doll, and for me, the most I've ever spent on a doll is this Winona Spider. She was a Comic Con exclusive. I forget the year, 2012, 2013 maybe. I forget which year exactly, and I got her after the event on eBay. I think I spent $100 on her on eBay and unboxed her and everything. I'll link in the description of this video. I'll go find it. There's a video of me unboxing it from a decade ago on another channel. which is kind of funny. Like, looking back now, like, I'm not much of an inbox collector, but I kind of wish I would have saved some of these dolls like her in the box, just because, like I said earlier, Monster High dolls haven't aged super well, and with all the details and everything in the hair, she gets really dusty and it's hard to clean and all that stuff. But I really love her so much, and I don't regret getting her at all. I'm really glad I did, because I treated myself. I did treat myself back in the day. That's the most I've ever spent on a single doll before. And I don't think I would spend more, and I don't think I would spend that now on new resale. And again, a lot of the Monster High collector ones that are kind of like my holy grail dolls at this point, you know, Greta Gremlin and a lot of those collector ones that came out in the time when I was not paying attention to Monster High, not collecting them anymore. I really love them, but the prices, the resale prices on those are just insane, like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and that's just way out of my budget for a single doll. So yeah, this is my Wedona. I love her. She's my prized possession. The next question is least expensive doll, and I have quite a few in my collection that I spent like maybe $10 on, $12, $13. But from memory, the most recent like least expensive doll I've got is this LOL Tween Cherry. I got her around Black Friday for $9 on Amazon. That's whenever I started collecting a lot of the LOL OMGs and LOL Tweens, was around Black Friday, because the sale prices on them were so good, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start getting some of those. I really like them a lot, so I built up my collection during that sale time and got a pretty good deal on her. The next question is unopened dolls, and apologies for the ring light glare. I have a few inbox dolls that I've decided to collect and keep in box. One of them, the most recent, being Gulux Gulia Yelps from the Fang Club. I did get her, and I think she's really cute. I think that for a collector doll, she was $50, and then you have to pay the $10 to be a part of the fan club. For me, that's like right about the price point that I think is like the most that I would spend like on a collector individual doll. Some of the other ones have been $100 or more, and that's just like not in my price range. But she's really special because she's like a membership only doll, and Gulia is one of my favorite characters of Monster High of all time, and the design of this particular doll is very good. And I just think it's really nice to display in box. Now that, you know, I've been a collector for a long time, like I said, part of me wishes I had some of my older dolls still in box, just so that displaying them would be easier and they wouldn't get dirty and, you know, wouldn't age poorly. But yeah, this is one of my more recent in-box collecting dolls. The next question is favorite doll in favorite color, and my favorite color is pink. And my favorite pink doll right now is got to be Lola from Shadow High. I just adore this doll so much. She is so beautiful, and I love her curly hair. Just her hair texture, this particular type of curl and hair texture on Rainbow High dolls and Shadow High dolls is my absolute favorite, and her little springy curls are so cute. And her particular shade of like a purpley pink with the pastel in her outfit, her makeup, her nails, just everything about her I really adore. She's just such an outstanding doll. She was my first of the costume ball. I have all of them. I ended up collecting them all, and I just love her so much. She's so pretty. Next question is favorite original outfit. And that's a really hard one because there are so many really good outfits, both in Monster High and in Rainbow High, Shadow High. There's just so many good ones. But when I look at my shelf across the room, who does my eye immediately go to that has an outfit that just stands out and is so unique? It's got to be Robin in her Spider Queen dress from the costume ball. Just what a cool dress, and the different layers of the spider web and the pastel blue color. Just this dress is so cool. Like, it's just so beautiful. And her little Spider Queen crown and her hair and everything. Just, this doll is so good. She's just too good. So I think it's probably one of my favorite outfits just because that dress is so cool. The next question is a bit of a mean one. Worst doll. That's really hard because, like, if I didn't like a doll, I wouldn't have bought it for the most part. And I don't have a ton of like regrets in my collection. I really like all the dolls that I've got from one way or another. I mean, there's some that it's like, oh, maybe that was an impulse buy. And if I'm going to say one is like the worst, it would be, as an impulse buy, it would have been Groovy Babe, LOL OMG. This is her re-release doll. Again, I got her sort of as an impulse buy at Target. I wasn't really planning to get her that day, but I saw her, I was like, oh, she's pretty cute. And then when I get her out of the box, and she's not as impressive as some of my other dolls, definitely as some of the other LOMGs. She's kind of simple, but I still like her. She's not bad. She's definitely not worst. But again, like I said, if I don't like a doll and I think it's not good, I'm probably not going to get it. I'm not necessarily a completionist in that way, that I would get something that I dislike. But yeah, if I have to pick one, maybe she's the most, you know, simple. Next question is a bit of a unique one. Biggest doll. And as far as my dolls go, they're all basically the same size. It's all Monster High size or Rainbow High size, Barbie. I guess my tallest actual doll, I have one LOLOMG Fierce doll, but, you know, I thought it would be more fun to include the Squishmallows for this one. So my biggest Squishmallow is 16-inch Brina. You see here, is Brina? She's a big girl, little feeties. She's a big girl. She takes up a lot of room on my shelf, but I love her. She's one of my favorite Squishmallow characters. So this is my big girl. Next question is the flip side to that one. What's your smallest doll? And for me, it is a Monster High, what are they called? Micro mini dolls. They're very, very tiny. She's about an inch tall. They're really good. Micro miniatures, Monster High dolls. I have a collection of miniature versions of dolls that I collect in real life in my dollhouse of my miniature doll me's doll shelf. So very meta. I'll make a video at some point showing my my doll me's doll shelf that has the miniature Monster High, miniature LOL, miniature Barbies, and miniature Brats. So it's very meta. But yeah, this is from my dolls doll collection. The next question is best set. So for me, it's the Storm Twins from Shadow High. They're just stunning. They're some of the most beautiful dolls in my entire collection. They're some of the most beautiful Shadow High, Rainbow High dolls that exist. Every detail about them is amazing. Everyone loves them, rightfully so. I saw them in the store. I had gotten a few of the other grayscale Shadow High dolls. They are what got me back into doll collecting after taking a really long break. And then I saw the twins in store, and they just really, really sent me down the rabbit hole. I was like, oh no, I love these too much. They're so good. So I really love them both. They're really amazing. Ah! If they would stay on their stands. And last but not least, the last question is best boy doll. And I don't have a lot to choose from in my collection. I don't have a lot of boy dolls. The only two that I have are Ash and Rex, both from Shadow High. And if I have to pick between the two of them, I really like Rex a lot. I just think he's very pretty. I love his jacket and the detail of everything that he comes with. He's super cool. So he's one of my only boy dolls, but also my best boy doll. So that's it. That's all of the 20 questions. Thank you again to Kate's Toy Box for coming up with this idea, this list of questions. If you'd like to answer them on your channel, please do, and link that in the comments for everyone to see. Or if you don't have a channel and you just want to answer the questions on your own in my comment section, please feel free. Everyone should take part. It's really fun to do these sorts of things and get to know each other and everyone's collections and their experiences. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much again to Kate and to everyone in the doll collecting community who's taking part in this tag. Yeah, I really appreciate it. If you like this sort of thing, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time.